A little sentence in Lawrence G. Green's chapter on the Springbok migrations really got me thinking. He was actually quoting a man named Francis Masson, who said that the migrating Springbok were always followed by lions. And this, of course, made me think of Peter's words to the early Christians. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Perhaps then the church is like a herd of Springbok. We move around together, but there's always a lion on the prowl, looking to hurt us. Jesus used similar language when he described himself as the good shepherd, compared to the thief who only comes to steal, kill, and destroy. In his metaphor, we are sheep, not Springbok, but still there is a predator who wants to steal from his flock and kill some of his sheep. But Jesus says nobody can snatch his sheep out of his hand. And this made me think, Satan can't snatch you out of Jesus' hand. He can tempt you to walk away from Jesus, but in the end it is your choice, not Satan's. The devil made me do it is an old excuse for sin. Maybe he tempted you to do it, but as a Christian you certainly had the power to resist him. If you're a follower of Jesus, you'll never be free of the lions taunting and tempting. But with the Spirit in you, resisting temptation is possible. William Booth, founder of the Salvation Army, wrote this in his book, A Pure Heart. You will be tempted, my comrades, all through your earthly journey, even to the very gates of heaven. But thank God, temptation is not sin. And grace, abundant grace, is provided to enable you to triumph over all the fascinations of earth and all the devices of hell. You can come off more than a conqueror. But remember, although you may have a pure heart, you will have to fight temptation. Springbok and sheep must accept the reality that a lion is always nearby to tempt us and try us and fling mud and other things at us. But hallelujah, he does not have the power to snatch you away. And hallelujah, you have the power to resist. Is it time that you begin resisting the lion's offers? Is it time that you start to reject him and seek after a holy life that pleases God? Is it time that you heed the words of Peter and ensure that you always have an alert and sober mind so that he doesn't trip you up again? This is serious business, my friends. May it be that though there is always a lion nearby, your commitment to Jesus trumps his temptations every time.